Today is National Doctors Day.
And senior health correspondent Monica Robbins has a story of a doctor who can comfort his patients with firsthand knowledge of what they're really experiencing. Right, Monica?
Yeah, this is, most physicians are going to tell you that their profession is often a calling, but the fate of one doctor determined the course of his career.
Dr. Stefan Halabar is a colorectal surgeon at Cleveland Clinic. His calling began in childhood when diagnosed with a chronic inflammatory bowel disease.
So I was sick all throughout my childhood and teen years, and ever since I was a child, I always thought I would go into I'd be a scientist.
During his second year of med school, he had a life lesson on patient perspective that isn't taught in class.
I was getting a routine colonoscopy that had been missed, actually. And this is the colonoscopy that actually saved my life.
Colon cancer. He put school on hold, underwent surgery, a 6-week recovery, and then returned to school during chemotherapy treatments. But it wasn't over.
I had to have a second surgery to get rid of the remaining portion of the colon they'd left behind because the risk of getting another colorectal cancer down the road was too great.
His experience not only cleared his career path, but also helps clear confusion for some of his patients.
But I'm very open about, sharing that, I'm a colon cancer survivor, I also have a J pouch, and, a long-term survivor of both of those.
And the typical reaction?
Usually it's a huge sigh of relief, and they're just shocked that the person sitting on the other side of the room from them that's going to be operating on them has gone through the same thing that they are about to go through.
March is Colorectal Awareness Month, and Dr. Halabar hopes his story will remind people to schedule that colonoscopy. The new age guideline is 45.
The colonoscopy literally saved my life. If I had not had that colonoscopy, I probably would have developed stage 4 disease, and then at that time would have been incurable.
It's estimated there will be more than 150,000 new colon cancer cases diagnosed this year. Many put off screenings due to the pandemic, and if you're one of them, it is time to make that appointment. Now, there are many doctors who use life experience to decide their specialties, and today on National Doctors Day, we're thanking those who answered the call to care for us. Personally, I want to thank everybody on my team for, getting me back here and keeping me going.
Yeah, I'm sure some incredible doctors. I mean, we're so lucky, but I guess we were talking about doctors who to thank. I would say the doctors and nurses, incredible, who brought little baby Jackson into this world, the healthy little boy. So,
sure.
You can't beat that. What
Can't
about
beat that
you?
at all. There's a Dr. Sani. My daughter was in the NICU for 6 weeks. She was less than 2 pounds when she was born, and Dr. Sani really walked us through that, and my daughter's now 14 and doing great, so I always think of Dr. Sani when we have conversations.
I love that.
Like
Yeah,
this.
Great story.
Thank you to all of you.
Thank
you guys
you.
are the heroes, truly.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Thank you, Monica.
Sure.